Hello, second graders. My name is Ms. Paulson, and I will be your teacher this year at St. Joseph in second grade. I would like to welcome you to second grade distance learning style. I want to take this time in this tutorial to show you a couple of things. First, I just want to introduce you to me and who I am, and hopefully I will get to know you better on our first check-in call this week. Second, I want to show you all the different websites. There's about 5 of them that you may use during distance learning, and I want you to see a good example of how to access those. So let's get started. So first of all, like I said, I'm going to be your teacher this year. I'm Ms. Paulson, and here are some fun facts about me. Number one, I love spending time outside. My favorite hobbies are skiing, kayaking, and hiking. I wonder what your favorite outdoor activity is. You'll have to let me know on our check-in call. I have actually traveled to 42 different states and 4 Canadian provinces. I love to adventure. And if you can see in that picture, that is a picture of me and my fiance Eric in Banff, Canada. I am getting married on October 17th, and then my name will change to Mrs. Anderson. So 40 more days to go. I really want a puppy, and I hope to get one soon. I'm curious if you have a pet. See, that's another thing that you can let me know on our check-in call. Our first check-in call will be this Thursday, September 3rd, between 10:20 and 10:40 a.m. I will call your parents' preferred phone number, and we can check in, see how distance learning is going, what questions you may have, and get to know each other a little bit better. So, hopefully you have already found your login information for Seesaw. There are really 2 ways to access Seesaw. Your parents can be invited as a family member to see announcements, things that I post in your journal. But you want to use the student login and your home learning code, which you see an example of on the screen, to log in as a student. That allows you to post things and assignments that you'll need to do since you're distance learning this year. You're probably pretty familiar with this already because this is what we used last year during distance learning. But I do just want to review because this is the main platform, the main website that we will use to communicate and to complete our distance learning activities. So I'm going to quick show you an example of how you log in as a student to your Seesaw. So you know that your login and your websites, all the links, are on your home learning code page as well as your logins and password page. So if you watch the screen, you will see that this is the website that link will take you to, and it gives you 3 options. So you have I'm a teacher, I'm a student, or I'm a family member. You will be logging in as a student, so you'd click student. And if you look here, it says text code. That is what you want to use your home learning code. So I have a sample one that I will show you. So if I was logging in as a student, I would type in that home learning code. And once my home learning code is typed in completely, I would click the button Go. And it would log me in. And as you can see, I'm in our classroom page, Ms. Paulson's second grade class. I have my Bitmoji there that says welcome, and I can tell that I'm logged in as me because I'm my sample student, Ms. Paulson, but you would have your name and your icon here in the corner. So you have your own journal. You click on your journal and the feed to see things that are assigned to you. You could also click add something as you see here when it's time for you to complete a specific assignment. All right, so I just want you to be familiar with that since it's something that you'll be using often. Besides Seesaw, there are some other websites that you will be asked to use this school year during distance learning. So I'd like to take a look at a few other ones of those. One of those being Super Kids. So sometimes I might tell you to go to Super Kids for an assignment or for playing online fun, which is a way to practice spelling and reading. Your parents have the directions to set up a parent portal, and they have to do that first, then you can access online fun. So the online fun is like inside the parent portal. So have mom or dad set up parent portal. If they need help, that's something we could talk about Thursday and I can help them with, but they have the directions. And then you can find online fun through there. This isn't something I'm asking you to practice today. It's something I'm asking you to practice later in our school week, but I would still like to show you an example of how to get there. So I'm going to do that now. So when we click on online fun, it would bring you to the parent portal page. Now, mom and dad, this is what the parent portal page would look like. All right, and they would log in with their own account information that they've created. You are home users. I have both since I have my teacher account too. And then you might come to a page like this. If your family has more than one sibling using Super Kids, then it might give you your choices. And so you'd visit the second grade classroom. Now this is the parent portal, and when you're in the parent portal, parents can look at lots of things like what your child will learn this year, resources and skills. They can get the backpack pages for homework and spelling lists. But what you guys most often use it for, second graders, is for online fun. So you would click whatever you're on, an iPad, desktop, tablet, and you click the correct one. And you have a picture password for Super Kids Online Fun. So I have a sample student account as well for this, and I will show you what my picture password is in order to get onto my Online Fun account. So sometimes it takes a minute to load, so you just have to be patient with it, but it will load, and I'll say click to play. When the star goes around in a circle like that, it means it's thinking, it's loading.
Super Kids Online Fun.
So you would choose your class, second grade, and you choose your student name.
Pick your password.
And then it'll have some pictures show up like this. And on your logins and password worksheet, I have the word of your picture. So for example, my picture password is queen. So on there I would just have the word queen, but on the screen I need to choose the queen. See that? And that's going to allow me to enter into online fun and be able to play those learning games. And a lot of times on here, you can play games to practice spelling. You can also watch videos on the Super Kids.
It's good to see you.
And you can also read the magazine or the Super Kids textbook this way. All right, so those are kind of your choices there. So if we go back on here, that's one of the websites that you'll want to get used to and comfortable with. Another one is Pearson Math. You will use Pearson Math most days for our math class. You'll have some workbook pages to do in the workbook you took home, but you will also have some things to do online. It might be a game, it might be a video lesson to watch. So I want to also show you how you can get on to there. So the way we do that is once you're on the website, you will log in with your username and password. This is also on your login and passwords information sheet. So I have another sample student account. So I would use my username, I would put in my password, and sign in. So today, I want you to practice signing into your account, and this is what it'll look like when you get on there. It'll say, hello student, and you have a chance to either explore or do your work. Most days you want to click my work. And just like on mine, today you will see online placement test. Click get started. I do want you to complete your online placement test today. What it will do is help me know what we want to work on this year in second grade, what skills we're going to try to master. So you can complete that for me today, and then when you're all done, you would click your name and you would hit sign out. All right? So if we go back to our presentation, we will see that the next site we want to get familiar with is Renaissance. That is where we take our STAR and AR quizzes on books that we read. So in second grade, you will read lots of books, and there are these cool quizzes called AR quizzes that you can take, and it'll ask you questions about what you read. This is a great way to see how well we're understanding the things that we read. We get points for AR quizzes in second grade, and in your yellow folder, you will see that there is an AR reading log. You want to complete at least 1 or 2 quizzes a week and fill them out in your log. But before we can begin, we need to know what is a good fit book for us. In order to do that, we take our STAR assessment on the same website. So today, when you practice logging in, I want you to get logged in, and then I want you to take your STAR assessment. That way I can give you a great reading range of leveled books to be reading this year. So your login information is on your logins worksheet, and I want to show you what it'll look like when you log in to take your STAR assessment today. So what we would do is you go to the website, and you log in. Now for this, I do not have a sample student account. So for that reason, I'm just gonna log in as a teacher. So my screen will look a little bit different than yours, but I can still explain what you're looking for, okay? On your screen, you will see an orange button that says AR, Accelerated Reader, and you will also see a blue STAR reading. Remember, you're doing reading. If there's math, don't do the math. You're doing reading. So today, you will click the blue STAR reading assessment, and when you click on yours, it'll just have you start your STAR assessment there. Okay, so take that today. That way I'll be able to see what reading level you're at and give you great book recommendations. Super. Only a couple more to go. The next one I want to talk about is BrainPOP Jr. This is a website that I might tell you to go to. And on BrainPOP Jr., there's really 3 different things that you may be asked to do. You might watch a fun video on a certain topic in social studies and science and art or technology. You might be asked to complete an activity on a video that you recently watched there, or take a quiz to check your understanding. Today, I want you to practice using BrainPOP Jr. So on your lesson plan template, I have a very specific link. I want you to use that link, and it will take you to the correct video. So if you just go to brainpopjr.com, it's not going to take you to the correct video, and you'll see on the screen, I want you to be watching the video on determination. So I will show you an example of how you would get logged in to BrainPOP. Your BrainPOP Jr. login information I have provided you on your login sheet. Now, you're getting this since you're a distance learner, but we use this as a classroom, so I am going to ask, please do not share the username or the password with anyone outside of you and your family, because if too many people are using it, it won't work for any of us, and that's really important to remember, okay? So you'll see that it'll come up to the video determination. So this is your assignment today, is to watch this video on determination. But in order to play it, see when I click play, it's going to go, you need to sign in. So you would sign in using the same username and password that you'll have on your login sheet. And when you log in, it'll say, a lot of times it'll say, hi there, but this one will come right to the video. So when it comes right to the video, you would click play, and then you can see that it's just about 5-6 minute long video on determination. Today, that's all you need to do. Just sign in, watch the video. It's fun too. Okay. So that's your task for BrainPOP. Okay. Alrighty. And last, but certainly not least, YouTube. We have a class folder, second grade, and a private St. Joseph YouTube channel. So if you're watching this video, it means you found it. Good job. You are going to follow all our weekly lesson videos from YouTube. I will always link them, though, to Seesaw because I like to have everything you need on the same website, and that website that we're going to use is indeed Seesaw, okay? So I know that that was a lot of information in a short amount of time, but just follow the lesson plan of the week that I put on Seesaw, and just follow Tuesday, because today's Tuesday. You'll see that today's video is I want you to follow this tutorial lesson. Feel free to rewatch this whenever you need to throughout the week when you're practicing logging into these websites that you want to get comfortable using. There will also be 2 read-alouds, stories that I will read and I want you to listen to because then you'll be doing an activity on them as well this week. All right, so today I really, really want you to practice getting onto Pearson Math and taking your online placement test. Practice logging into Renaissance and take your blue button star assessment. Okay, those are kind of your jobs for today. Okay, I am so excited to work with you this year, second graders. We're going to make distance learning the best experience possible this trimester. We'll work together to do that. Just remember that I will be calling your parents' preferred phone number for your first check-in phone call between 10:20 and 10:30 a.m. on this Thursday, September 3rd. It'll be about 5-10 minutes. We'll just see how it's going, what questions you or your parent may have, and help with anything that I can do for distance learning to make it better. So happy learning. Follow that lesson plan, and I will chat with you more on Thursday. Bye, second graders!